Alright, so I'm basically in the middle of editing this. The tripod is weird. Another tripod, the extending stick is weird on this. Because what it's doing is it's putting it out like that much further. Like, maybe you don't need to have, really have it. And you can see they're freaking out. So I'm already getting used to doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and hit record. Yeah, I know. All right, let's go. All right, come on. Quit bumping my hand like that. What's wrong with you? All right, come on, guys. Ready? All right, let's go. All right, so what I'm going to do is see if I can track him. Hey, Colby, come here for a second. Hey, buddy. Hey, wait. Let me track you. Hold on. Oh, my God. This ain't going to work. Sit. All right. So if I draw a picture around her. Okay, let's go. Ready? Go on. Let's go. Tracking effect. What? Not gonna work? Okay, awesome. Ah, crap. Tracking the fence. Alright. Okay. So, one of the things is the joystick. Because of like using RC cars and stuff, it's funky with the joystick. But we'll see, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the camera. Okay, so it's switched to me, and if I double tap, look at that. I did the double tap, and what it did is it recorrected the thing. So switch the camera as a single tap. Okay. And then see if I can track this little dude. Here we go. So now he's being tracked. Tracking effect reduced to something. So right now he's being tracked. Look at that. Dude, that's actually tracking him pretty stinking good. It picked up Daisy now. Alright, that's messed up. Alright, will it track you again there, little buddy? Will it switch back to you? No, it won't. Now you can see it's tracking him. So I do notice that it doesn't like to, it even tracks him big. So what I was going to say is I noticed that what it doesn't like to do is it doesn't like to correct up too much. But look at that. Maybe that's why this goes like that and extended out a little bit. That tracking's not too shabby, dude. It's going to be very interesting to see what this is like. It's tracking his butt. Looks like it lost his track. Colby, this way. Colby, come on. Go, buddy. It is tracking him. Yeah, I know, it's tracking him peeing. What if you track this one? Track Haley. What, track Haley? God. Crap. I don't want to track her going to the bathroom. Alright, well, I'm going to switch it back to me. Double tap. Double tap and it corrected. Right? Yeah. Dude, look at that. Okay, so then single tap to change. Maneuver that down. Track her. I did a crappy track. And then zoom. I should be able to zoom. Oh, look at that, dude. It zooms in mint. And then see, bring it up. Oh, I messed up. It got her again. What's weird is that it's the weight. So see, isn't that cool? See how I'm like moving this thing around and it's staying locked? Oh, crap, lost her. Zoom back out. Zoom back out. See if it'll track her again. So it lost her. It's back on her. Okay. Being stabbed by something. That is kind of cool, man. So then if I cancel the track, how do I cancel the track? I don't know how to cancel the track other than clicking it. Okay, so double tap. And if I go like this, it's still following me. It's following me, I think. Is it following me? Okay. Single tap. Single tap made it so that it's tracking me now. Can I zoom into myself? So zoom is not available. Okay, zoom is not available on this camera. So single tap, it'll go to the other camera. Track him. What's up, buddy? What you doing? Yeah. And it lost him. Okay. So, oops. And I did the wrong thing. I double tapped. Double tap, go back, single tap, it'll switch the camera. And will it go back to tracking me? Single tap. So single tap on the trigger and it goes back to tracking me. Then I will say, and I've never been one of those complainers, this grip puts an odd amount of force on your hand right there. So yeah, so this definitely, it needs the other tripod piece. You know what I mean? Like that other grip. Because this is really not for a man-sized hand, is what I think I'm saying. See how it's like putting a pressure point? See the red mark right there? See the red mark on my palm? It's putting a weird, like, so because it's extended out the way it is, and if I single tap, it'll switch to back to the other camera. It doesn't know what to track. Oh, dude, a single press and it tracked her. Single press, will it untrack her? It's single press and it untracked. Oh, dude, if I single press her, it should probably track her, right? It does. Kind of, sort of, it's confused. Oops. All right, let's see if I can do that again. There is a green tracking square that you may not be able to see, and as long as the subject is in that, the auto track feature will work. It is it tracking the tree? It's tracking the tree. So if I get her in frame, boom, look at that, automatically tracks. Oh, this thing is going to be pretty slick. So if I untrack, switch down to him, track. Got to get him in the box. Track. Look at that. Check that out. Yeah, it's the weight. So maybe if I don't have it so far out, definitely makes it easier when you're doing that. What's up, little buddy? I know, yeah. All right, so then single tap, switch camera, will it automatically track me? No, it won't, but if I single tap it, it does. Okay, so that's when you do need to have it extended so that, you know, it's got more of the individual in frame, but that's also when your hand is going to get fatigued. Oh, dude, that's like, that's one of those things that I always talk about, like being a wine bag. Like, oh, your phone's got to be like 3 ounces or whatever the heck it is, so. Yeah, I think this thing is going to be mint. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Single tap, tractor, look at that. And then it should be able to pick her up again. There it goes. Right beyond the tree, and it picked her up again. It's going to be really interesting to see what this footage looks like. Whoa, just fell into a ditch. Hopefully I didn't like step and poop. So it lost her on the tree, but picked her right back up. It might pick up Daisy. It's locked onto her, but this definitely needs that extension piece. It's still on her. So what happens if can I switch it to track Daisy? Look at that, it's switched. See how it's switched? Like, see? Look at it, it's tracking her. Dude, this thing is mint. Oh, it automatically switched to another dog. All right. Yeah, this thing is cool. Will automatically track me? No, I had to click it. It's tracking me though. All right. So this is what I'm gonna show you what the backside, well, actually you can see what the backside looks like. So I could literally just do this and talk. So you could see the section right there. So you can see now the section right there, what's happening with the ground. Basically bringing it out. It's gonna circle around that section right there, but I keep like looking at the camera. This thing's actually pretty cool, man. So I'll remake another trail, the whole everything. But yeah, this thing isn't too bad, man. I'm liking this. I'm not liking the I think the other handle is going to give it better weighted balance. So that's what I'm thinking. So anyways, this is the first trial run using the Instaflow 360 thing here. Look at that. Pretty slick. Slide this back in a little bit. Working my bicep. Not too bad, man. It's funny because I keep looking at myself, which is what you're not supposed to do. And it's that ambidextrous. So you don't have to be a left-handed person or a right-handed person. Look at that. It's following me pretty mint. Look at that. Dude, the thing's mint. Technology, man. Technology. Single tap to switch to the thing. Look at that. Oh, you know what? This would lock onto the tractor, wouldn't it? Yup. Look at this. Look at this. Dude, look at that. Oh, it lost it because of my head. Will it regain it? Single tap. That's not too bad. I do have to get used to the joystick though. Is the joystick working? It's not. Okay. So if I single tap, I can joystick it. See, I'm used to the switch being opposite, and you can change that. So, single tap to switch the camera, will it automatically track? Nope. But if I give it a single trigger, ready? Watch. Single trigger push. Boom. Finds a face. All right, this thing is pretty slick. I'm liking it. Single trigger. We'll find a dog. I did trigger it. Lost it. Back on her. Hey, yeah, Wales. It's gonna track you? It is. Look at that. Look at that. Dude. This thing is mint. Just the way I think that flow went. Oops. Crap. Double trigger. Switch back to me. Auto track. Nope. Single trigger. Alright, so anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and I am using... Pull this off. Oh, going down. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this 4K. I wish it would use the right camera, like, you know what I mean? Like, if I undo it, swing this around, like, cause this is the camera. That's not doing that right. Lock on? Nah, I have no idea, dude. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Single trigger. Locks on. I don't know. It's definitely going to be something to get used to. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and I am out with the Insta 360 thing. Insta 360 doing the camera deal. And yeah, so anyways, I'm out. Just trying to mess around with this thing, trying to get content. What are you doing today? Alright, so it's a little different. I've got the extra handle thing on there, right? Allows you to bring it out. But when you put your hand, it's a better feel, but when you put your hand like in that position, let's see. Can I rotate this down? If I do that, oh, wrong way. I won't do it. It won't go far enough down. All right. Basically, I think what I'm trying to say, lock onto me. Basically, what I'm saying is it's like a sword, right? So when the handle of the sword balances out, yeah, you got to get the handle. Not the handle, you got to get the extra tripod thing. Because what it will do is it will help balance out the way that the... Look at that. This thing is pretty cool, man.
All right, let me interject.
I'm stopping this very specifically right now for a reason, because while I'm editing the... Well, yeah, all right, I'll let you out. All right. You want to go out? Come on, let's go. I know, come on. You all want to go out, all right. Whatever. All right, so the problem that I'm realizing that I'm coming across right now is the fact that, just like with everything, you're supposed to use your best camera. Now, I'm using a Note 9, and there's two problems with my Note 9. When you have it in 4K, there's an odd stuttery, like a stuttery or jitteriness to it. So I think like the stabilization doesn't work as good in 4K or something. And then right now it's the front-facing camera, and the front-facing camera has zero stabilization. It's 1080 and it looks grainy as just all hell. It just looks like crap.
And back to the show.
The handle helps balance out the weight, I guess is what I'm saying. So when you have the thing extended out as that, you know, section so that you can get further away, the extra weight of this handle, see if I can undo it real quick. The extra weight of this metal handle, the Insta 360, which feels like it's good quality, screws right into the base. It gives it just a little bit better weight. So this thing ain't doing too shabby, man. I'm liking this. This is gonna be, I think I finally have a gimbal that is going to work. So, and this is a front-facing camera right now. Keep that in mind too. So the front-facing camera, it's really gonna kind of like showcase how well this thing does. Man, that, yeah, it's pretty cool. I think they should have done something a little bit better with the handle. The handle's, in reality, it's really small. I understand what they were trying to get after. They were trying to get after a form factor thing. Yeah, this thing isn't too bad, man. I think I'm going to be able to figure this out. The gimbal is only going to work in conjunction with whatever your best camera is. Now, right now, I'm using a GoPro. And the GoPro is set on 2.7K. Yeah, you get the RC Guy Garage shirt right there. But the GoPro is on 2.7K 30 frames per second linear. And I'm sure the clarity is amazing right now. So that's a tough one, man. Because unless you've got a good enough phone, you're not going to really make use of the gimbal's ability that it could have, because you're missing that component. That's a big negative right there. So, and the other thing too, man, I'm telling you, the hand fatigue, I can literally still feel like that weird pressure point kind of thing, and it's very similar to like if you've never worn glasses before, or if you had sunglasses that apply just the slightest amount of constant pressure in one point, it gives you like a headache, right? And I'm sure that there are some people that have, you know, had that, even like with hats. If the hat is too tight on your head, it applies pressure and eventually gives you a headache. Well, for the first time in my stinking life, there was pressure being applied to my palm because of the way the gimbal is designed. It's got a very short handle. And what do I always talk about? There's always a give and take with literally everything. So the give and take is you're giving up comfortableness to get a portability. So there's definitely a big miss on this gimbal. I hate to say it, there's a big miss with the design of the handle. The handle needs to be longer, because I don't know what the heck kind of hand that they're thinking is going to be operating that gimbal, because if you put that in a child's hand, which would probably fit the handle a little bit better because a child's hand is going to be smaller, and then that comes into question, are the people that design this, do they have smaller hands? And I'm not being in any kind of way, so don't freak out, but I think it's kind of thought that possibly the people that design this are a smaller person. So I know that's kind of weird to say, but I'm just being real. So I think there's that give and take. The give is you get awesome stabilization with great software, but the massive take is the fact that, like I said, if you've got man hands, it sounds so weird, man hands, because shouldn't my man hand be able to take the fatigue? And that's what I'm saying. For the first time I think in my life, I'm actually feeling a weird pressure point pain that I've never experienced before. And I joke around all the time with like these people that are always, you know, wine bagging about the fact that their cell phone weighs like an extra 2 grams or whatever. Weighs like an extra 2 grams. Are you kidding me? 2 grams? You're literally complaining about the size of a damn cell phone? Well, the way this handle applies a force on my hand, I guess I'm the wine bag now. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage. And this was like a middle part to this gimbal thing. I don't know how this is all going to work out, but yeah. Whatever. Back to the show. Kind of funky how I'm doing this, but I'm trying to show you. I'm not sure now, dude. I'm not sure. There's an oddity to this. There's an oddity. So obviously we're outside now, right? I'm going to change it to a different view, so I can get it all in frame. Alright. So here's what I'm talking about with the gimbal, okay? With the additional tripod thing attached. It balances it out like a sword. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, see how it's got the handle that overhangs? And what it does is it helps take away that pressure point that was right there on my palm, because it's giving it just a little bit more. So maybe you don't need such a long tripod, but this is what I've got, or an extension piece. And obviously when you hit the power button, it activates. And then I gotta press the thing here. So where is it? Insta 360. Should auto connect. And all that stuff. Probably can't see it. So, doesn't look like it's auto connected. Alright, so I just had to do that. So having the thing on here, having the handle on there, which let me see, can I remember how to do this? Single click. Hey! Alright, single click. See what I'm saying? It definitely takes away the weirdness that I had with my hand. See what I'm saying? So, let's see if I remember how to do this. Double click, it should rotate. Sweet. Single click on the trigger, it should auto. Hey, look at that, I'm doing it. All right. Yeah, okay, that's it. See what I'm saying? It's just weird. Then watch the thing just flop to death. There it goes. So see what I'm saying about the oddity of this gimbal? It's a give and take, man. It's a give and take. You got to end up having like a sword handle in order for it to kind of, I guess, feel all right. And that's kind of weird to me, which is kind of why I made the comment about the hands, which is kind of why I made the comment about the hands thing, because it's like, look at how small. Look at how small. See how small this thing is? Like, it would naturally create an issue. And now that I've got this thing here, which I'm got the wrong way, you know what I'm saying? Now that I've got this thing here, it helps balance it out a little bit. But then that kind of takes away from the experience, doesn't it? So I guess with Insta's 360 flow, that's probably my only gripe, or my only two gripes right now, is the fact that you have to remember it doesn't matter what gimbal you've got, kind of almost matters what the phone is too. Because if your phone's a piece of garbage like my Note 9, your footage is only going to be as good as, I think Casey Neistat said it, your footage can only be as good as your best camera. And at one point, my Note 9 was a good camera, but it's not good on 4K because I think it's just too much for it or something. I'll have to figure out some other stuff and do some other testing. Maybe just do like the 2.7K or whatever on the phone. I don't even know. I haven't done the phone in such a long time because I'm always using the GoPro stuff. So this was a long-winded kind of ending part, but I think it kind of needed to be here because it's just explaining the issues that you could potentially have when you're not thinking about the whole aspect of what you're getting. Yeah. So what are you doing today?